In ancient India, there lived a beautiful princess named Savitri. She was the daughter of King Ashwapati, a wise and powerful ruler. Savitri was known not only for her beauty, but also for her intelligence, courage, and a heart filled with compassion. Yet, as she grew older, Savitri had not yet found a suitor worthy of her love and devotion. Seeing his daughter's longing to find a partner, King Ashwapati allowed her to journey through the kingdom to seek a husband who could match her virtues. Savitri, blessed with a sharp mind and a gentle heart, journeyed far and wide until she met a young man named Satyavan. Satyavan was the son of a noble king who had been cast into exile, and he lived a humble life in the forest with his blind father. Despite his simple lifestyle, Satyavan possessed a purity of soul and a strength of character that won Savitri's heart instantly. Upon returning to her father's palace, Savitri declared that she had chosen Satyavan as her husband. But as she shared her decision, the wise sage Narada, a trusted counselor of the king, arrived and warned her. Narada, who possessed the gift of prophecy, knew Satyavan's fate. He revealed that Satyavan was destined to die 1 year from that very day. Savitri listened intently, her heart steady. When King Ashwapati asked her to reconsider, Savitri calmly replied, "I have chosen Satyavan as my husband with all my heart. I shall honor my love for him, no matter the cost." Seeing her determination, her father agreed, and Savitri and Satyavan were married in a simple but joyful ceremony. After the wedding, Savitri joined Satyavan in the forest, embracing the simplicity of his life. She tended to his blind father, learned the ways of the forest, and spent every moment cherishing the love she had for Satyavan. As the days passed, her love grew stronger, but so did her apprehension as she remembered Narada's prophecy. As the fateful day approached, Savitri began a strict fast and devoted herself to prayer, asking the gods for strength. On the final day, Satyavan set off to chop wood, and though it was unusual for her to accompany him, Savitri insisted. As they walked through the woods, she felt the weight of destiny close upon her heart. Suddenly, Satyavan grew weak. He dropped his axe, clutching his chest, and lay down beneath a large tree. Savitri knelt beside him, holding him in her arms. It was then that she felt a presence unlike any she had ever known. Before her stood Yama, the god of death, tall and majestic, with eyes that held the wisdom of the ages. He had come to claim Satyavan's soul. Savitri's heart was filled with sorrow, but her courage held firm. She rose and addressed Yama with respect, asking him to grant her a final moment with her husband. Yama, who admired her devotion, allowed her to speak her last words to Satyavan. As Yama took Satyavan's soul, he began his journey back to the realm of the dead, with Savitri following close behind. Seeing her determination, Yama turned to her and said, "Savitri, you have shown great love and courage, but you must return. You belong to the world of the living." Savitri replied with grace, saying, "Wherever my husband goes, I shall follow. My devotion to him is boundless, and I cannot leave his side." Moved by her resolve, Yama decided to grant her a boon. "Very well," Yama said, "ask me for anything except the life of your husband, and it shall be yours." Savitri, wise beyond her years, made a clever choice. She asked that her father-in-law's sight be restored, so he could live the rest of his days with dignity and joy. Yama granted her wish, but Savitri continued to follow him. After a few more paces, Yama paused again, impressed by her persistence. "Savitri, I grant you another boon. Ask anything but the life of your husband." This time, Savitri asked for her father-in-law's kingdom to be restored, so he and her husband could return to their rightful place and end their exile. Yama, moved by her selflessness, agreed. Yet again, Savitri continued to follow Yama. Her patience and loyalty astounded him. "Savitri," he said, "you have impressed me beyond measure. I shall grant you one final boon. Ask anything you desire, except Satyavan's life." Savitri took a deep breath and spoke her third wish. "I wish to be the mother of 100 sons, each as noble as my husband." Yama, bound by his promise, found himself in a dilemma. Granting this wish would mean returning Satyavan to life, for Savitri's wish could not be fulfilled without him. Realizing her brilliance, Yama smiled, admiring her wisdom and devotion. "Savitri," he said, "you have won. I shall return Satyavan's life to him, for your love has conquered even death." With that, Yama restored Satyavan's soul and vanished into the ether. Savitri, filled with joy, hurried back to Satyavan's side, watching as he opened his eyes, alive and well. They returned home together, and soon every one of her wishes came true. Her father-in-law regained his sight, their kingdom was restored, and she and Satyavan lived a long life blessed with many noble children. From that day on, Savitri's name became a symbol of devotion, strength, and the power of love. Her story was told and retold across generations, reminding everyone that even the mightiest of forces can be overcome by unwavering love and intelligence.